Greetings, my V family all over the world. This is your chief. Welcome to my Wednesday message. As you know, I started doing, yesterday I did a video or Insta Live where I spoke about trespass. And then after recording my Wednesday message, I'm going to do my next Insta Live. So hopefully you get to watch it. And I'll do an Insta Live tonight and tomorrow night before I head back to Kuala Lumpur. And this Wednesday message is very clear, with no confusion. I think that somebody, especially me, as your upline, as your chief, has to remind you of the reality of your journey, okay? And the funny thing about network marketing is that people define network marketing in so many ways. And people make certain things important, certain things more important, certain things very important. And every networker, even though they are on the same journey, their priority of what is important, I realize, especially over the last 26 years, being your upline, representing the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, I realize that I don't understand why there's confusion. I don't understand why there is still confusion today in any networker of what is important, all right? And I'm telling you as a networker, I understood one thing when I started my journey. The first thing, and I'm talking about my journey, 26 years ago, and we started in 1998 with the founders. And at that time, network marketing, technology, communication has not evolved until today, all right? And I'll explain to you why you are in the best time to build the network today compared to my time. All right, so when I started, the first thing I realized was to find the dream. All right, because I realized that any journey that is difficult, that is challenging, whether you run the marathon, whether you climb Mount Everest, whether you want to win a gold medal in the Olympics, whatever great achievement you want in life, has to be driven by a dream that is so powerful that makes you illogical. Do you understand? So I was looking at so many videos of people who climb Mount Everest, all right? And you look at this lady, amazing young lady that came on VCon, last VCon, a few weeks ago, Maria, all right? Her desire to become the best version of herself, to climb mountains, 7 peaks around the world, guys. All right, and helping change lives of Bangladeshi underprivileged children in Bangladesh, to single mothers, she made a promise. Now that dream must be so powerful because the journey of Maria was illogical. It's illogical to climb Mount Everest, you know. There's a possibility that you will die. Do you understand? There's a possibility that a person will die to climb Mount Everest. That means the desire to reach the top of the mountain is so strong that they are willing to risk their life. Understand that logic? Now, I don't have a desire to climb Mount Everest. I'm not willing to risk my life to climb Mount Everest. Do you understand? But there are people whose dream is big enough that the facts don't count. Logic does not count. And if any of you are on the journey with us today in QNET, and you do not have that dream that defies logic, that is so big that the facts don't count, you're not going to make it in this business. Don't waste your time. And that's the first thing I realized in 1998 when I met Japa, Dato Sri. I spoke to them and I realized that if I am going to make it in this business, I need to find a dream that is going to make me illogical, that is going to make people think I am mentally unstable, that I'm crazy, Do you understand? And if you have followed me for the past few years, past few months, past few weeks, you know that I'm mentally unstable. And I'm proud of being mentally unstable. I am crazy, because you got to be crazy enough to believe that max out is possible. You got to be crazy enough to believe that you are the one who's going to break the chain of poverty in your family, that you are the one who's going to live the life and change the future of the next generation, the next generation, the next generation. And I believe a lot of people on our journey today are struggling, are complaining, are frustrated, are depressed, not because the journey is difficult. It's because they have not found a dream that is big enough. They have not decided that they are willing to risk everything to achieve greatness as an entrepreneur with QNET. I was willing to risk everything. All right? I was willing to risk anything just to have that moment of, that moment of experiencing this feeling of financial freedom. I do not know how to explain it to you. I do not know how to explain to you what it feels like to wake up in the morning and not worry about money. Do you understand? Forget everything else. Forget the things you can buy and acquire and wear. You understand? All this is nice. But the greatest feeling of financial freedom, the first time you realize you have enough money, is that you stop worrying about money. And then you realize your whole freaking life, the number one stress, the number one worry is the lack of money, Are you guys with me? This is 99.99% of society. So my question to you, are you willing to risk it all to experience financial freedom? Are you willing to risk your life to climb Mount Everest? Because financial freedom is our Mount Everest. Are you guys with me? That's the first thing I realized, the power of that dream, the importance of that dream. And not everyone will find that dream. And I hope you found that dream. All right? But when you find that dream, you have to be certain that you're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve that dream. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes, whatever it takes to achieve that dream. And I made that decision, that I was willing to do whatever it takes. And then I started to study this industry. And I understood this industry is moron-proof. Even your children understand this industry. And I have always been trained by Japa and Dato Sri to understand things. Right? And today, if you know me as Patman Senatiraja, if I don't understand something, I cannot sleep. I want to understand who you are. I want to understand the logic behind things. If I don't understand something, I will stay awake for 1 month learning about it. All right? Or I don't talk about it. Or I drop it off my mind. Are you guys with me? If I don't understand how networking works, I don't think I'll be successful. So I studied network marketing. I studied this industry. Not like how you are studying, reading books and all that. No, I tried to understand the logic of this industry. And I understood the logic. All right? The only reason people participate in network marketing is to achieve their dreams, to live the life of financial freedom. And I realized at that point that all dreams, making your mother happy, making your children happy, making yourself happy, making your father proud, whatever your dream is, costs money. All dreams cost money. You want to build a hospital for the poor, it costs money. You want to help children in Bangladesh, it costs money. You can ask Maria. All right? You want to make your mother proud, it costs money. Do you understand? All right? I realized that all dreams cost money. And where does the money come from? It comes from a thing called the tracking center. What is a tracking center? I don't know. And I don't care. It's a dot in the computer. It's your bank account, okay? All the money comes from the tracking center. Your tracking center is what is going to make you financially free. So remember your ID number. Open up your genealogy report. Look at that tracking center. Kiss the tracking center, because that tracking center is going to give you financial freedom. All right, even though it's a dot in the computer, it is the most important dot in your life. Take a photograph of the tracking center, make it into a tattoo and put it on your forehead. Are you guys with me or not? All right, because that tracking center is the most important thing in your life. All right, so I realized that dreams cost money. And all my money comes from this dot in a computer called the tracking center, which is owned by me, which I can give my children. All right, we are the only direct selling company that allows you to transfer the tracking center to the next generation. Unbelievable, huh? So you don't build for yourself, you build for the next generation, inshallah. And then, how do you make money from your tracking center? 3,000 BV on the left, 3,000 BV on the right, you will get paid. Local money, euro, US dollar, doesn't matter, it's still money. All right, depending where you are. You get paid when there's 3,000 BV on the left, 3,000 BV on the right. You get paid. Now, where does this BV come from? And I started thinking, I need 3,000 BV on the left, 3,000 BV on the right. And as long as I do it many times, I make more money. Logical, right? I know it sounds simple, but I had to understand the logic. All right? And my dream was when I shower, all right, I get 3,000 BV, 3,000 BV, 3,000 BV, 3,000 BV, 3,000 BV, 3,000 BV. You see, I have been here in this beautiful villa in the middle of nowhere for the past 3-4 days, all right, running on the beach, digging holes in the beach with my son, playing in the swimming pool. While I'm doing all of this, guys, all right, I maxed out. Are you guys with me or not? I freaking maxed out. Are you guys with me or not? This is the dream of network marketing. All right, I did one presentation to the manager, but one presentation, 4-5 days, all right, I maxed out. This is what the tracking center can do. Then I understood. For the tracking center to earn money, you need 3,000 BV on the left, 3,000 BV on the right. Now, where does this BV come from? This BV does not fall from the sky. This BV doesn't come just because you pray a lot. This BV doesn't come because you are good looking. This BV does not come because you are committed. This BV does not come because you are loyal. This BV does not come because you understand network marketing. This BV does not come because you are a great speaker. This BV does not come because you are good at training. Do you understand? This BV does not come, all right, because your heart is so pure that you love your downlines and you love the world and you want to change the universe. Do you understand now? This freaking BV only comes from one activity, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. One single activity. The only activity that gives you this BV, that gives you the money in your tracking center, that makes your dreams into a reality. Do you understand? And that single activity is called presentation. And I understood it. Right? As a young man, 22 years old, I understand. Even if I'm stupid, even if I don't understand anything about the industry, even if I don't understand how anything works, even if I'm not a good speaker, right? Even if I'm the moron of the planet moron, I'm the president of the planet moron, all right? It doesn't matter. As long as I can do presentation, I can succeed. I don't have to be smart. I don't have to be anything. I just have to be a presentation maniac, a maniac. So when I started my journey, I didn't focus on anything. I just focused on presentation. And if you ask me, how did I max out? Presentation. How did I become chief? Presentation. How did I become your upline? Presentation. How did I become so gorgeous at 50 years old? Presentation. Do you understand or not? Everything is presentation. I tried to name my children presentation. Their mother did not agree. All right? Or not all my children will be presentation 1, presentation 2, presentation 3, presentation 4, presentation 5. Are you guys with me or not? All right? I wanted a tattoo presentation here. Dato Sri said not allowed. Are you guys with me or not? All right? I am telling you, every mirror in your house, take a marker pen. Every mirror in your house, write presentation, presentation, presentation. Because the day you understand the power of presentation, the day you understand that it is the only activity that matters, you will max out. Now here's the problem. Nobody understands this. I don't know whether I made it clear. So that's why this Wednesday message, I'm making it clear. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Patman Senatiraja. I am your upline and I am making it crystal clear. Crystal clear. No doubt, no confusion. The only answer, the one and only answer, the only answer to success in QNET, the only answer to reach max out, the only answer to financial freedom, the only answer to become V Council, the only answer to become AVP, the only answer to become V Partner, the only answer to become Platinum, Diamond, Blue Diamond, the only answer is presentation, presentation, presentation. Are you with me? If your upline says anything else, slap them and leave them and come and join me. Are you guys with me? Join my Rule 3 club, join my system. I've launched a Rule 3 club globally. Anyone can participate. Bypass your upline. I don't care. If your upline got a problem, call me. You understand or not? And the reason of Rule 3 club is to bring back the number one culture, the number one key of financial freedom called presentation, presentation, presentation. Now, in the next 1 minute before I end, ask yourself, if this is the most important thing in network marketing, why you're not doing it? Because yesterday you didn't do a presentation. Day before yesterday you didn't do a presentation. Last week, Friday, you didn't do a presentation. Saturday, Sunday, you didn't do a presentation. This is what I cannot understand. It is the answer, but nobody does it. Do you know why? Because your uplines don't emphasize on it. Everyone avoids this topic. If you look at all the videos in the world, and you can ask anyone, the only person who talks about presentation, 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 maybe we should record, check all the videos. How many times I say presentation, make it into one video. I swear it'll be 100, 200,000 times. Because I know the answer. I made it. I'm living proof that you don't need to do anything except presentation. I rather have an organization of people who do presentation, who doesn't know anything else. Empty cups, presentation machines, and you will max out. Don't worry about the results. Make it a culture. Make it a culture. What is a culture? A culture means I interview anyone in your organization, anywhere in the world, and I ask them, what's the most important thing? Everyone must answer, presentation, presentation, presentation. If they say training, you are screwed. If they say commitment, screwed. They must only say presentation, presentation, presentation. That's the answer. And if you truly understand that it's the most important thing to financial freedom, you won't do anything else. There won't be a day you don't do presentation. Your life will be presentation. You will eat, sleep, dream presentation. Are you with me or not? So let me erase the confusion. Ignore your uplines, right? Unless they tell you, do presentation. Stop following anyone who doesn't tell you the most important activity is presentation. If your upline doesn't call you every day and ask you how many presentations you have done, you are with the wrong upline. Are you guys with me or not? Right? Because this must be a culture of the organization. This must be the mantra of the organization. This must be in the blood of the organization. And I promise you, you will hear amazing stories of success, max out, just with one thing. Presentation, presentation, presentation. Are you with me?